Alright, welcome back, y'all, to the Harp and Bean Show. Today, we got a special guest, my boy Christian. And you know, last episode we talked about girls, so we want to talk about something that's more relatable to our school kids, the audience that we usually watch. So I want to apologize for my friend Jay, who was drunk, and for some of the opinions that he stated. So some of y'all been hitting me up on my phone like, yo, I didn't like this and that. So I apologize for that. Today's conversation is about college culture and about first impressions. And we're going to introduce ourselves left to right. Y'all already know me. I'm Harpo.
What's going on? It's Beans. You already know how to go.
My name is Christian.
Don't be nervous, bro. You ain't got to be nervous. This ain't nobody here.
Right.
Jay, come on. See, let's go get it out. Alright, so what was y'all first experience of college like? Like when you came into the school, well, whatever school you came into first, what was your first experience like?
Well, when I went to, the first school I went to was UCC, and that shit was different, like seeing everybody from all these different schools. Like, I never seen so many thirsty niggas in my life, to be honest. Like, I thought the bagging, the way niggas was bagging girls, it was crazy. Like, it was just people just chilling, that's all. Basically.
Kurt, I know you went to a couple schools.
Right.
What was your
So I had went down to Maryland. I went to Stevenson University. First night, since I was from Jersey, I figured I was gonna be like new face. Nobody was gonna know me, so I was gonna start fresh, start new, whatever. Right. First night was crazy. They had some ice cream social, but it was outside because the weather was nice. It literally turned into a party on the grass. But then that showed me who I saw, like who was gonna be out here wilding, or who was actually gonna be like about their business. Cause not the whole class. It was just for like the freshman class. So not the whole class was out there, but it was majority of like females, especially from the area of Maryland, like the Baltimore area, shit like that. It was out there wild. But my first impression, I mean, I wouldn't say it was a negative. I'd say it's a very big positive.
Alright, but what was your first impressions of like professors and like the college lifestyle, like the first day of class kind of thing, like the scheduling and all of that kind of stuff?
I mean, well, for me, you know, UCC County is not, them niggas.
Tell them the
terrible.
whole name, man. Union County, man. Union County.
Union County, if you're
Up north, you know what I'm saying?
Like, those professors are ass. Bio, do not take bio there. You have to, like, cheat, whatever. I don't know what you gotta do, but it's different, especially from Roman, because, like, Roman professors definitely way better than a county school. If you can't, like, not go to the county, don't go to the county, especially up north, but, I mean...
Jay, turn it down.
Word.
I don't know. My experience is kind of different because I had the hardest time in writing in English because Bloomfield Tech, y'all already know. We ain't had no English teachers. Writing, we ain't had that. We ain't even have a final for that joint. We was in that class, boy. And we had one teacher, but you know, I done did some shit to where first day I made her uncomfortable, and then somebody stole her lunch.
Oh damn.
So you know,
somebody
stole that bitch lunch, bro. Right, they took her food. And then she ain't come back, and then she was talking about some extra stuff, and I'm like, girl, your husband just left you. He ain't. You know, she started talking about her whole life. I'm like, yeah, we see what my nigga.
Yeah.
But writing was tough for me because I ain't never. And you know how in high school you could finesse everything. You know, it's come to school in the morning, see who got the homework, who taking pictures, everybody copying
Did you
or
do
whatever.
the homework, son? Yeah, let me see that.
Word, like that's all it was. But college, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. But like my first impression of school was, first of all, I had a girl, so I was staying in my room. Yeah, freshman year I had a girl in college, bro. Yeah, I was staying in my room. Okay. But like I wasn't going out as much, and then I met a couple dudes, but I already had friends here and stuff like that went here. But like my first college impression was like, yo, this shit corny, and it's hella white people.
Hella.
You know when you come from a predominantly black neighborhood, and Spanish people, and then there was no corner store. Every morning I was hungry as hell, bro. Like, I ain't never been so hungry in the morning. Like, you couldn't go to the poppy store. I just got put on Wawa like 2 weeks ago.
Thanks to me.
Keeping it real.
Took this man to Wawa. Couldn't believe. It blew his mind. Like,
I ain't know they had bacon, egg, and cheese at Wawa.
Bacon, egg, cheese?
Yeah.
You ain't know that shit either?
That shit
You ain't know that?
on the roll and all that.
You can get 6 donuts for $3, bro.
Thanks.
And then they got the Jimmy V's is alright.
Yeah.
Jimmy V's is solid. I had that shit. Outmar and Blue, what you call it? Them niggas put me on. But alright, so what was your first impression of like the dudes? Cause I know like dudes, the way we come off at each other is a little, you know,
At Rowan
hostile.
or at my old school?
At either or.
I mean, at my old school, I just didn't like niggas was just trying to bag OD. Like we had like a little common error. Like no one would go to class. Like they just would try to bag girls. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? Like I never seen niggas really talk because like I always played football, basketball. I was never chasing a girl. You know what I mean? So when I seen guys chasing girls, I'm like, damn, like it's like wolves out here. Like you better go get it, or you're not gonna get shit. You feel me?
Niggas was greedy. What about you, Kurt? What was your shit like?
So, I guess it's definitely where you go to school. So down at Stevenson, I wouldn't say dudes were so much on the hunt, but when they had their opportunity, oh yeah, they was on it. But I would say my first impression would be like they was real chill. I would say if they was from Baltimore, then their whole persona was very like up tempo, like they were really like about to go do some shit. Like
They had that aggression. And then a word that caught me when I came down here was that mission shit. I never heard that before. You know how niggas be like, oh, I'm about to hop on this mission, bro. I'm like,
oh yeah, I ain't never heard of that.
Where we going? What this fuck is this Mario Kart? This Assassin's Creed, nigga. Where we going?
Yo.
We're like, where the fuck we going on a mission? They're like, nah, a mission is when you get a girl, and the mission is to hit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, I didn't even know that.
yeah.
I ain't know that.
It's called the mission. Look, coming where we come from, a mission is like niggas about to either go rob the store, shoot somebody, or some other crazy mess, and that'll be described as the mission.
Wait, so what do you think about like the people here around, like
the dudes?
like the dudes?
Man,
I don't know, bro.
I mean, if we had a female here, she probably could talk for days about it.
Oh yeah.
But for me, I'm one of them people that it don't matter who I'm around. Like, I'm just cool with it.
Like there, not like there.
Alright, so you said about the dudes in LA?
Yeah, like what you think about the dudes?
I think dudes down here at our school, the first impression that a lot of niggas gave me was they just here to have fun. Like, I didn't meet a lot of niggas that was saying, oh, I'm here to be about my business, go to class, get my work done,
It's
and
rare though.
And do what I gotta do for my family type stuff. Everybody that I knew that was coming down, like, oh nigga, we in college, we about to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Turn up, fuck how many other girls you gonna fuck, and then that's it. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna, my freshman year, I doing with 2 white boys. They was cool as hell, Jake and Danny, they my boys. Our neighbors though, I don't think them niggas slept. On the G, I remember when I couldn't come back, my second semester, and I came back. It was a hole in the wall in the bathroom, and I'm like, yo, what was y'all doing? They in there wrestling, drinking, and banging their heads. You know, white people, they got a different kind of thing with them. So it was like, with the white dudes, it was more so like, y'all, they smell weird. That's number one.
That's like milk.
Yeah, the white dudes smell weird, like
a bag of
like a dog that ain't been washed.
Nah, it's like
You ever smell a
wet,
dog that ain't been
yeah,
washed?
it's called a wet dog. That's what they smell like in the
Yeah,
rain,
they
bro.
musty to the motherfucker, boys.
Oh, that shit serious.
Not all white people smell.
No, not
a lot
all
of them.
Nah, no, it's some
You
good
lying,
smelling
yo.
brothers. No more. It's some good smelling brothers.
No homo.
No homo. But a lot of them, I used to be in class like, damn, nigga, you chuck.
Why they wear shorts all the time too?
Bro, these niggas had on
Yo, you see a nigga with shorts and a bubble.
Niggas had on shorts and it's 20 degrees. Nah, but with the black community though, I feel like the males in the black community, it's a mixture of arrogance or a nigga that's too cool for school, literally.
That's pretty
like
much
think
it.
that he could just get over, and that's really it. And then you got the frat niggas. They're gang. Like the D9s. I look, no disrespect. Some of y'all my friends and family.
Right.
But they're really a gang on campus because they all hang out with each other, you know what I'm saying, and they know each other in that way. So it's comfortability to where they can have different kind of talks because they all done went through the same thing. So that's understood.
Right.
But then when they do the whole GDI thing where they separate you from them, it kind of makes it a little off, you know, where I can't be accepted because I don't got the same shit as you with them letters and all of that. So that's the thing about the dudes, and then
real shit.
and then
But all right, so let me get on that. So I think where they get off on that is because they always will say you won't understand, so don't say nothing that you don't understand type of shit. But then my object to that is it's like don't be an asshole about it. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to go about that certain type of shit. And my thing is like,
Wait, I gotta interject on this because I gotta interject on that whole.
ladies and gentlemen, Jay.
welcome back this fuckery.
I'm not drunk this time though, but my whole thing about that is that okay, so you got everybody wants to be a part of something at the end of the day. Everybody wants to have a brotherhood. Everybody wants to have a family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You go through those trials, those tribulations with each other, with your pledge class, with your brothers and all that. So then you guys are right there with it. You guys have more of a connection with each other, right?
Right.
So since you're already on the inner circle, you're always gonna put family first at the end of the day, are you not?
You're right.
So that's your family. So you're gonna put your family first before anybody else. And on top of that, you know, they do a lot of different community service and everything.
Okay.
So to call it a gang, kind of.
We're not saying this.
No. I'm just saying my piece. But I'm saying, but that's what it is. It's family. At the end of the day, you're gonna put family first,
Right.
and that's all it is. It's family. I'll put my pledge brother. Like I may not talk to a lot of people, but no, I'm saying though.
Listen,
That's all it is.
What I'm gonna say is this: that you know what I mean. My brother was in the frat. And I respect what they had to go through. Like if they did it the right way, I respect everything. And he's saying like it's like a gang. Like I mean, it's sort of like a gang, but like I feel like all of them are, you know what I mean, educated individuals, and they went through what they gotta do, and like they're like a core unit. You feel me? Being a core unit, black people, they're gonna look as it, like you know what I mean, as that type of thing. You know what I mean? And it's like looking on the outside is different. Like you could look in the inside, it's like that shit click, but looking on the outside, it could look different. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it. And
Alright, so would y'all ever pledge? Like, what was your first impression of the fraternities when you came to school? Like, would you be like, I think that I'll pledge?
I mean, shit, my brother, like, I look up to him, so, I mean, I would pledge, to be honest, I would have pledged, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, education first, you know what I mean? You gotta work on your education first.
And they asking for that coin.
You know what I mean? Because you could be in whatever fraternity, whatever sorority, whatever. You could do whatever you want, play football, and graduate and do shit with your life. You feel me? So, if you want to join a football team, fraternity, whatever, make sure you get everything out of it, at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The networking, all that shit. Because if you don't, then, I don't know.
It might be slow for you.
Slow,
What about you?
I got mixed feelings with it because I feel as though where I'm at now, I feel as though I wouldn't necessarily need it because I feel as though I can prosper without it. Now, don't get me wrong, yeah, the connections will be love, especially with the path that I want to go down with my career and shit like that. But
No, but would you have though?
if I had the opportunity to do it, yeah, I would.
I think fly boy, like
I can't even answer that question because I already.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I done
Depends
seen a
what
lot.
it is.
I done seen a lot of niggas come to school like regular niggas, and they still regular niggas.
Still ready.
Right.
But as soon as
It's
they
the ones.
join,
It's the ones that join and let it.
yeah, as
find
soon
them.
as they hop in that thing, it's like, bro, you still booty sound like you ain't go nowhere. Like you still a nigga that the niggas looking at and they laughing.
No, but what niggas really need to recognize and really need to realize is that it's not just about the colors. Like that fraternity may have like the nicest colors on campus. They may have. Well, you gotta do your research at the end of the day. 'Cause you don't want to make a mistake because you're in that. You're like, that's you. You can't switch fraternity.
We're not a fraternity, so we can't really speak on as much, but we could speak on from the outside perspective.
That's what we doing.
You know what I mean? Because, like, whoever in any fraternity, sorority is looking at this, like, y'all might be offended or whatever, but at the same time,
some of y'all ain't got no respect neither.
You know what I mean? Y'all don't have no respect. That's what it is. Like, I mean, I have respect for all fraternities, sororities. You know what I mean? I used to throw parties. I always let them in for free. I always respect their process, so they can't say nothing to me. Can't say nothing to us because we always.
Yeah, I always show love. If you got programs, you know I'm there.
Right. Anytime y'all got programs, I'm always there. If I'm not there, then I'm there.
Some of y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all gotta change.
Check your egos out the door.
How y'all be moving. Alright, so if we gonna get to the fraternity and that's the story. Alright, what was your first impression of college, like parties, like the party scene?
When I went to I went to Clark, Atlanta, and they was wildin' parties. I used to be a promoter out there. And I played football out there. I had to transfer to some bullshit. I came to Rowan. I thought the parties was whack, to be honest. So, you know what I mean? Like, I thought it was ass. I thought everybody out here was not doing shit. They wasn't throwing parties. They probably was whatever. Like, I ain't fuck with that shit.
So you just so would you say the party scene out down in Georgia
that's
is
HBCU.
different? Yeah, I was about to say, is it different down there than it is up here?
Yeah, I mean, it's a different hustle. Like even in education, school, it's a different hustle. Like, I see they just hustle. They want it more. You know what I mean? Out here, everyone's just relaxed, not doing shit. You know what I mean? Especially partying, like, think it's a game. Like, it ain't no game, bro. Nigga, no party, there's not no game. You gonna get in trouble.
These parties will get you in trouble. I
You want to get in trouble or somebody getting locked up?
Everybody want to throw a
I know
party.
firsthand experience on that too.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think I went to my first party I went to that skating ring joint in Franklinsville and then my boys used to throw parties at townhouses. And I thought it was just like, you saw the same people every party. Because the black community here is so small. You saw the same people, same girls. It was always super hot. Then you got the dudes that don't even go to the school that's coming to the shit.
Yeah.
And they always the ones talking all the extra cash, doing all that. And then I went to my first white party at Fiji. It was a whole different thing. You know, white people, they be drunk nights. It's, oh, what's up, man? How you doing, man? They leaning on you.
Right, they offer you drinks.
Nah, they offer you a drink. They playing ping pong. But the one thing, the white girls, they can't dance. They be shaking all back.
Yeah, you know, it's like balls, burgers, and
they be moving all back. And then I seen my first, I had a friend, my boy, I ain't gonna say his name. I seen that nigga do a line of coke, bro. Oh man, but his daddy is a millionaire, so he don't give a fuck. That nigga did a line of coke with $100 bill at a party.
Wow.
And I said, yeah, this ain't
for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to black people. And then they be charging you like $5. You gotta have ratio.
Hell no.
I ain't. Well, let me see. I ain't never paid for a party.
It's been a minute since I actually paid for it.
Me pay for a party? What I look like? That's super dead.
Unless if it's at a venue, then that's the only way I would pay money.
That's super dead.
Nah, but if you don't know anybody over here and you fresh out of school, you're gonna pay for it.
Nah, but then again, don't ever go somewhere where you ain't gonna know nobody. Like when I came here, bro, I have friends that already went here.
But you gotta know people to know people at the end of the day. Like I didn't know you at one point and now I know you. I didn't know Christian at one point and now I know him.
How y'all feel about like the parties now compared to like before when you was like a freshman? I feel like
that was
it's definitely.
I think
I don't like here as much.
I think coming here,
I don't do house parties no more.
Like the older classmen wasn't putting in that work, and now the younger classmen who was, you know what I mean, they're putting in that work. Now they're upperclassmen. Now they're doing their thing. So I feel like they're doing their thing. Right now.
Nah, it's definitely changed for me. Freshman year, I was definitely out and about trying to be out in the scene, seeing how parties were, especially down in Maryland. But then I came back up here and I got older. I was like, you know what? House parties is not for me. Because if I get dressed and I'm trying to look somewhat decent, and then I get to the party about 11:30, 12 o'clock maybe. It's shut down 15 minutes later. I'm like, bro, I wasted my time, bro.
Then they be super hot.
And it be hot as hell in there because it be hella heads.
Especially on this campus, the thing about the parties is that The cops?
Oh yeah, cops out here.
The cops out here, yo.
They
Yo, fuck them, yo.
Yo, real
Can I say that?
Can you
Yo,
say
fuck Glassboro
bro?
police
Oh,
on God.
God,
Nigga suck my dick.
But look, the thing about
No. These cops are racist. I'm gonna tell
racist,
you
but
why. I'm gonna tell
they
you
be
why.
a part of the white order.
It's exactly why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, we know
so
that.
there
We
could
know that.
there could be a huge day going on, right?
Oh yeah, during the day. Yeah.
You know,
It
during
will
the
never
day,
get shut down.
It will not get shut down. But I had my parties. I had most of the black people over at my party sign the 3rd. 11:15 hit. Knock. What is it? It's the cops. Everybody out. They don't bother them, but they bother the black men. That's one of the hugest problems at Rome. That's one of the biggest problems that I see at Rome because they're very, very prejudiced. They don't give a fuck about niggas, dog. That's all I gotta say.
Alright, if you're gonna say that, alright.
They don't.
Hold on, time out. Slide in more so the camera could see me ask you this question. Since you wanna pop your ass in here, throwing some day racist and prejudice. Out of everybody here, raise your hand if you joined a white frat.
Yo, you the most.
Then get out.
I say, listen, man, you're not supposed to say that, and this is why I do not associate myself. I associate myself with a few of my brothers. I'm not gonna lie, but I do not associate myself with the whole entire fraternity. I'm gonna let that be known right now.
What I realized that black women always try to emphasize and point out is that when black guys mess with white girls, they always fuck, like leave them.
Hold on.
No. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic.
Look,
You gotta wait
I'm
for that.
trying to, you know what I mean?
Okay,
incorporate
so when you came to school, you realized that the black women, when they saw a white girl with a black boy, it was more so like, yo, you really gonna do us like that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Bro, I used to have a white girl. These black women, they used to look at me crazy. I'll be like trying to not hold her. I'm like, damn, like why you looking at me so crazy? I'll hold her hand, whatever. They like, damn, you changed.
But then you know what's crazy? Because they'll act like that, right? Mm-hmm. And then it's like when a brother say you're a really good dude. Mm-hmm. Say when a brother really try to come at them, they'll dump them. So now if a brother go on to the other type of sister, you can't get mad because look, when he tried to get at you told him no. So if the white girl is saying yes, and then another thing about the white girls is because my cousin dated a white girl, you can run up their credit. And they ain't
gonna say some crazy
and look and they ain't gonna complain.
Hey, look.
My sister, you ask her for $1. What the fuck you need $1 for? You got the credit money.
Greedy sub.
Get your greedy ass out of here. Ask your mother for $1. Alright, go ahead, get out.
What I want to say though is like, even though like black dudes, like let's say I try to talk to a white girl or some shit, they'll be like, oh, I have a boyfriend, or no thank you. A female will be like, ew, like when you look ugly, you said, like just like play your whole shit.
Nah, I gotta disagree
females
with
who
that.
look at you.
I feel like those are ignorant females that do that because
No,
our
but I'm
educated
saying-
black men out here will never do that to you. Wanna know why? Because they respect black men.
What? What you just say?
He said an educated.
Black female respects a black man.
Nigga, you could be in school and still not be educated. What are you talking about?
You could be out of school and
What do
still
you
be
mean?
educated.
I know girls in this school still don't know who Martin Luther King is. Shit, like
Dog.
Everybody knows.
No, ask these girls
Yeah, you just
their
made
culture.
some sense.
I'm not drunk.
Ask these girls their culture. Ask these girls Black history. They don't know. A lot of people don't know their
Alright,
history.
Ask
look,
regular
can we stay on
African
culture?
American men about Black history. They don't know either.
Ask me about
Exactly.
black history.
But look, can we stay on task on culture? Alright, so since we want to talk about culture, alright, with the college culture, what do you see should be some changes though?
The segregation within the community at Rome.
Within
no
black
segregation.
bro.
Within-
Hold on.
No, it is segregation.
Yes.
Even in the black
Hold on.
community.
There's black
Hold on.
road
In a
and
black-
black.
So Black Road is segregated within themselves. Am I right? All right.
Amen.
The problem with that is there's cliques between every last one of us. I'll say like at the end of the day, I exclude myself, but I'm excluding myself because of what I'm seeing and what I've observed. Every time that I see us as a people out in public, we are not cool with one another because we always saying shit behind each other's backs.
Who, black on black?
Yes. Because it's either you know who that girl is, and you know maybe what she's done, so you say something. Now that's honestly intuition. That's shit that's just automatic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something that we want to do, but it's just like you hear something, and then it's just like, oh damn, she really did that shit, blah blah blah. So it becomes a second nature type of thing. We probably don't want to do it. It's not like something that we mean to say, but unfortunately at this campus that we go through and everything that we deal with on a daily basis.
Once you got a set reputation
really like,
on this campus, your reputation is set. It's
exactly.
Set.
So like at the end of the day, you can literally be.
No, hold on, cause my man's his reputation is type crazy.
Okay.
But they both married right now.
Definitely depends on.
It can change.
Yeah, it can change.
But the woman gotta be the type to be like, you know what? I see something that I could work with.
Right, and it goes on both sides though, because I feel as though there's a double standard when it comes to both sides as well. Because then when it's like a woman goes through her past, she did what she did in her past. Then when she tries to get her life together, some shit will still be held accountable on her behalf.
But the people that hold that woman accountable for the stuff that they did in the past are going to be hypocrites themselves. Because I myself have done some shit in my past that I would never ever hold the woman. I would never ever hold her past actions against her.
Right, but hold on.
I will hold that shit.
Keeping it. Wait, hold on.
But
hold on. Let's keep it on segregation.
Yeah,
between the black community. Alright, now what else do you see that's something?
I see the segregation between white growing and black growing.
That's
just the other night we had what? Open mic night.
That was last night.
No, there was one 2 nights ago before. We went. Me and Elijah went.
Okay.
So I go there and we're looking. We're like, where everybody at? It's in the pit, right?
Black
Where
people
everybody
ain't
at?
showing up.
And the white people are down there, right?
Exactly.
So then I'm trying to figure it out. I lose Elijah for a little bit. Then I see a couple black people walk out the room. There's another open mic night right there. It was black people in that room and the white people in the pit, right? One thing that really, really bothered me was that we got the smallest room, but we had the biggest crowd. That bothered me a lot. Another thing that really bothered me is that
that was the one that the Qs in them did.
Yes.
Listen, that has nothing to do with segregation.
It does.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Time out. Let him get his point. Go ahead.
Listen, the thing about it is that if you don't have a lot of people, just like in the government, if you don't have a lot of people in SGA, student government, then you're not gonna have those things. Like it's gonna look like it's segregated because you're not gonna have. It's not gonna be like that. Like what black people you want to hear open mic? White people. We not going to that shit. They not coming to our shit because it's nobody represent us.
No, they're not. Listen, all right. So let me tell you why. They're not gonna come to our shit because we don't go to theirs.
Exactly.
That's the thing. So
let me come to ours.
It's hard to believe that they will actually come out if you invite them.
Yes.
They will.
Even if we don't go to anything of theirs, if we invite them, just the fact that we invite them, that gesture is like, okay, cool.
Because number one, they know that black people are lit. I'm not going to deny that. We the littest out here. And we know how to dance. Let's get it.
Right.
But my whole thing is that why can't we all just share our art together?
That's
At the end of the day, spoken word is an art form.
Yes.
Singing is an art form.
Yes.
We should be able to express our
How you
art.
gonna say it's
with each other.
segregated and you in a white frat? They let you in a white
But
frat.
I explained to you why, because that's what I was comfortable with at the time. And
So
now
how's it segregated then?
It is segregated.
How?
Do you not know the definition of segregation, my brother?
Hold on.
Bro, you're not understanding me.
Christian, hold on. You said it's not segregated.
It's
The
not.
thing about it, segregation is a two-way street.
Right.
Either you can be segregated by somebody else that has more power, or you segregate yourself.
Exactly.
Black
It's
people
a
segregate
separation.
themselves.
No, I'm saying
It's not like white people are saying, "Oh, we don't want you here."
That's what I'm saying. See, now we're in the time and day and age that we think that all white people think the same, because in media we see one white person speaking for a whole nation,
Yes.
and maybe some people agree with them, maybe with power. We think, all right, that's the general consensus. All white people think like him. So then in our minds, mentally, we segregate ourselves. It's just like when you push yourself back and you want to fall back from a girl, and she falls back too. Y'all both falling back, so that means there's extra distance between both of y'all. Mind you, there's white kids on this campus that, yeah, maybe their first interaction with an African American was when they got to this campus. They don't know how to approach an African American. They're stuck in the whole, I might offend him because I say this joke. I might offend him if I try to dap him up. If I give him a high five, that might be offensive. If I say yo, that might be offensive.
But then that's on our.
But then on our end, we're like, yo, we don't want to deal with no honkies. We don't want to deal with no crackers.
And it shouldn't be like that. Why?
They're black. They just want to stay with black people.
Exactly.
They don't want to progress.
And it shouldn't
Because
be
you
like
want to
that.
be comfortable, and like I said, that's what I was comfortable with at the time until I educated myself, and then I learned.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I can't.
It's on our behalf.
It's on
our
on
behalf.
this campus. I don't like no white people be talking crazy to me. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, so his
I can't hear that.
Okay, but then again, Christian
Your
is not
experience
always.
may be someone else's
But then
experience as well that's
hold
watching.
on.
I'll rep for the black people.
Hold up. Look, I can say Christian goes to everybody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? So his experience with everything is a little different than ours, who are seeing stuff in a different light.
Okay.
But I can say this, as far as like black and white Roman, it's a space between when, like, say for example, the Blue BQ.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Okay.
definitely yeah.
We have the Blue BQ.
Bring that up. Yeah.
You see how many police come out there?
Yeah.
About 18, 20 police.
Yeah.
They got.
Okay, they have Holly Bash and all of that going on over there.
Right on the grass.
You probably have one Rowan security officer on each side, which is probably 4.
4.
That is true.
So think about this: you have a black event in a basketball courtyard that probably has 200 to 300 people, and you have 18 officers. Where you have Holly Bash with the whole school, which is probably 1,000 kids out there, and you got 4. So us being a threat to them.
I mean,
Makes
it ain't.
it tough
Alright, so
for-
if it's not 4, then it's 10.
Yeah.
So if it's not 4, then it's 10.
Because I did.
No.
You know what?
We gonna be real. We gonna be real. Can we be
have y'all seen the Blue BQ?
Be real.
The Blue BQ, they be having police
Oh
officers.
yeah, no.
They be having
I agree with
shit on their
the
hip.
You said 18. I agree with that. Yeah.
Huh?
Niggas be wild. We be wild. I be
Yo, you understand? Hold on.
I be so
That's not the
But
point.
understood, white people be doing the same crazy shit.
Facts.
They be jumping off roofs, buildings, all that.
The
Listen,
dangerous.
to go-
Any fucking
Hold on,
reason you big, bro.
Hold on, homie Tasha. Hold on, remember? Tasha had her cookout
Right.
at the crib.
Right.
About my cookout?
Hold on. It was the days going on the same day.
Same
Who
day.
they shut down?
The days got shut down before we did. You know that already.
No, yeah, the days got shut down before.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
It was
yes,
the
it
days
was.
got shut down.
I went to her shit.
Got lit.
They started. When did they start?
They started the same time we wanted to.
And no, they didn't, bro.
Yes, they did,
No,
bro.
they didn't, bro.
I understand what.
They went from like 11 to 6.
No, they didn't because they hit me up and they were like, "What are you doing?"
You know, black people don't show up on time, so
Exactly.
So Tasha's still supposed to start at like 12.
Yes.
Didn't
We
start.
came at like 2.
Yes.
Right.
But
It ended like at 4.
They started at 11.
They had their days from 11 to 6.
Right.
But what are you talking about? Police or are you talking about motherfucking?
Rowan police, Glassboro police.
That's
They all
like
connected at the
police.
same day.
Yeah, they're racist as fuck.
At
Like,
that point, the thing about it, it wasn't even a Roman police call. It was a neighbor that called and then made it even bigger than what it needed.
But think about it. It's not even 8 o'clock. If somebody's having a private
Party.
and that's okay. And then you gotta think about the campus in which we live. Like, with the white people that live next to black homes, it's always a problem.
Oh yeah.
But the whites that live next to whites, I never see a thing to where it's like, oh, y'all need to simmer this down. I have friends that are white that live off campus, and they be acting a fool.
And that brings us to another point.
They be acting a straight
Especially
fool
in the
in their
black
house,
community,
bro.
especially in the black community, some of us are against ourselves. I'll tell you why. I had a neighbor, remember our neighbor upstairs? Black woman. Called the cops on us every time that she got a chance. I ended up getting arrested and suspended for 2 years. And that's why we say partying, this partying, rah bullshit, it's not all that. At the end of the day, you at school to get your education. You at school to do what you gotta do, network, and get the fuck
Spit on my ear one more time.
yo, on that ass, all I want to say is, yo, just like, I feel like us as black people, we need to support each other more and just be together
At the end
more.
of the day.
And you know what I mean? And don't be afraid to, reach out to white people. But at the same time, they kind of envy us. Like, they listen to our music, they want to be like us most of the time.
Yup.
And it's
They
like,
really
and the thing about it, I don't like when black people like, fuck white people, da da da. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, it's some white people who are really, good people. At the same time, it's some asshole white people I will slap the shit out of. But at the same time, we gotta be together.
Okay. Alright, so let me ask this, right? If we still keeping it on college culture, If you was a dean,
I mean, everything that we said about is cops culture.
yeah, I'm just saying. If we still keeping it there, 'cause you know we be drifting.
You're right.
If you were a dean of a school,
Okay.
what would be the first thing you would implement?
A mandatory diversity act. That's all it is.
Okay, that's one. Kurt.
The first thing I would probably do is. It's honestly hard because you got to think about your position and the other shit that you got to deal with. But if I have the opportunity to do,
let's not say dean. If he was the president, because you know, president got more power than you.
okay, yeah, okay. So president, I'm holding a meeting with the whole school to be invited, some way, somehow, so we can talk about some
Come
shit.
if you want to come.
Like an address panel,
Yeah.
and then they could ask you questions and make suggestions on what they want. Okay, yeah, that's dope. What would you do?
I feel like I'll do the same exact thing, but what I would do, I wouldn't make it. Wouldn't be mandatory. Obviously.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, like you.
Because
come-
there's
you
too
come
many
if you wanna
fucking
come.
kids.
If you truly care about it and truly want to educate yourself about other people's cultures, I'll have a culture day. You know,
Right.
we have one big gathering. Everybody's different cultures. You know, everybody brings different foods, different everything from their culture.
Right.
And then you get to appreciate other people's culture. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Think about it, we had something like that on campus.
So what happened to it?
People, they don't show
No
up.
one
Some
goes
they
to
don't
it. That's the
care.
problem.
But
But
it's because our school
look,
is highly high. Our school, as Rowan University, we are not the type of campus that will be active. Now, if you go to another campus, if you go to someone name a college,
East Stroudsburg.
Go to East Stroudsburg. A lot of different revolutions start on college campuses, believe it or not. Especially in Black history, they all start on college campuses. But right at Rowan, we don't have that mentality. We got the mentality, it's like, you do something, that's you. You know, a couple years ago, when we had all those Black Lives Matter marches and everything like that, you know, there's people walking across the street. You hop on Yik Yak, I don't know if you know what Yik Yak is, back in the
I
day.
remember that shit.
You see the most racist comments on like, oh,
yeah, it was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
You hear them, they say, oh, these niggers, these monkeys are walking
Yeah,
across the street blocking traffic. I don't care.
They
And
just
that's the
talking
mentality
crazy.
that people have at this school, especially in South Jersey. And that's the mentality that we need to get rid of.
But you know the
altogether.
difference what I be saying about South Jersey, North Jersey. In North Jersey, it's a better collection of different races and people
Right.
that live in the same environment. I'm not saying that I never seen white people,
If you
but I ain't seen that many white people until I came down here.
Right.
But up there, you gotta have Haitians, Jamaicans, Asians, Africans, white. Yo, we had white girls in our school, but they were like the white, you know, Black appreciate. Their parents were with the culture, you know what I'm saying? But then when you come to a place like South Jersey that's so rural and like separated, I remember I'm a mentor, and I went to
Same.
Delsey High School like on Tuesday to mentor these kids.
Yeah.
All grass on both
It's
sides of the
all,
road.
yo, matter of fact, let me tell y'all this shit. It was one white girl there and one white boy.
Okay.
And the white girl was like one of those white girls that hung out with the black girls that wanted to know what was going on.
Okay.
Then you had the other white girls, little cheerleading bitches and all of them in the hallways, just looking all like basic, regular. You know how they portray them on TV, blonde hair, stupid. You know? And then when, but look,
This
listen
comes
to me.
from a mentor.
Listen to me. But I'm saying like South Jersey and North Jersey with the people is different
It's
in the
very
way we
different,
interact with each other.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how it's a mentoring thing and I can't get no white kids to hop in it.
But you know
To
what
learn
really
about, you
concerns
know what I'm
me?
saying? Even in our school we have Africana studies classes here.
Only two. We only have two.
We can't even get white kids to come to a class to learn about some culture, but we in
No,
all
this
y'all
is
fucking
no,
classes.
this
So
is-
I'm learning to
I
write
took-
and shit. Bitch, I been knew how to write.
I took a class and I think it was about a fourth were white.
How many people in your
How many
class?
people
So like it's about 20 of us.
Okay, so-
Even
So
when
that's
we in
4
class,
people?
there's probably 2 black kids in each class.
four or five, maybe 6 people in the class
They did
that
it
are
in my
white.
old school when I
So
was
you had
younger.
the extra white bread, where you know he never grew up with any black people.
And they don't even
What's
talk.
bread?
They do talk. The funny thing about he was the most opinion. Why do you guys think this way? Like, of course I know black people contributed to American history, but why do you say this,
Black
that, and the
people
third?
contributed to history.
No, I'm gonna say this.
World history.
Go ahead,
But
say
then, and
it.
then you
Yeah, I
had,
was to say,
then
you
you
had
had,
to
then
speak
you
in
had
a minute.
that was the white bread. Then you had the European white girl that never called herself white because Europeans are Europeans. They
Yeah.
don't consider themselves to be white. She was like, you know, I'm French. Not all of them. Not all of them.
White nationalists in Europe.
Yes, they're being a European, a
French
foreigner,
people.
just like the rest of us that were in the class.
Okay.
Caribbeans and Africans the last, so I didn't even count her. Then you got the other white girl who's literally mixed, so she's white, black. She was Italian and black. That's
I love Italian.
the black of Italian, the black of white people,
Italian
and
Italians are damn near black.
Yes, they are
Italians are the black people in the white
white
community. I just
culture,
know
yes.
that.
And then you got another girl who was kind of like she hung out with the black people. So like in that essence, only person that was in
I hope you're not talking about that AKA bitch.
No.
Oh.
No, she don't. No, don't talk.
Oh, yeah, we forgot we kids on AKAs no more.
Chill.
Took on AKAs
Yo,
no
and
more.
my whole thing, especially with like white and black.
Fuck that bitch, bro.
So I got a question, you know?
No, ask
So
the question.
you see you go up north and you got a white girl, right?
I want to say
Pretty
this,
much.
Fuck that, yo. It's racist ass people up north. I don't give a
I know,
fuck
no,
what you say.
no.
South
You think
Jersey.
so? You think so?
Bruh,
There's racist
I didn't
people
grow up-
everywhere that we go, bro.
I grew up.
Everywhere.
I was from East Orange, moved to Springfield. It's a predominantly white, you know what I mean, place. Bro, they're racist. Clark?
Oh,
You ever heard of Clark?
Oh yeah.
Clark
No,
racist as hell. Them niggas is all white people. When niggas mess with their money, they out. It don't matter. They don't want no one messing with their motherfucking money.
That's how you
dog.
fucking hurt him, bro. Touch their pockets.
They don't
I
want-
promise you.
They don't,
Touch their
want,
pockets.
they don't want nobody messing with their
Pocket
money.
check.
So when you see a bunch of black dudes, bro, my mom moved into a white area. You see a bunch of black people moving into a white area, you think they gonna stay there?
No, they leave.
They gonna be like, oh, why would it go down?
That's
They
another
gonna-
topic.
It's fucked up.
That's
It's fucked up.
That's
But
fucked up.
it might be true, but it's fucked up. That's why it was.
That's what I
So
said about Vauxhall
you know
and
that
Maplewood.
term? Oh, there goes the neighborhood.
You know about that, right?
Yeah.
Vauxhall and Maplewood. It's the same exact place, but one
First of
apparently.
all,
Vauxhall and Maplewood is different.
Vauxhall is just a fucking street.
That's all. That's literally what it is. But
People talk about Vauxhall like it's a whole hood.
It's a whole list.
Vauxhall is a road. Vauxhall Road.
But the thing about it, just to keep property value up, you have individuals
Yeah,
that
and
have a
separate,
postal code for
yeah.
Vauxhall and people that have a postal code for Maplewood. It's just, yo, if anything, they find a way. You try to fuck with their money, they find a do.
Oh wait, back to what I was saying, yo. So you say you got a white girl or white kid, right?
Okay.
Grew up around, predominantly black neighborhood, right? So they've already embraced the culture, right? And it's not like they're trying to be black at the end of the day. It's just who they are. Now, what my whole concern is, especially within the black community, they come down to a school like this, and we got our eccentric African Americans out here, and then they'll automatically come at their necks and say, "Why are you trying to be black? Why are you trying to do this? Why are you trying to do that?"
That's
but at
facts.
the end of the day, they're just being themselves, just like I'm being me. I grew up around
Wait, you
white
said
people.
eccentric African American?
Oh, eccentric.
Well, ask the white people.
The white people.
Why are you trying to be black? So why do black people, if somebody's vernacular is high, the education is high, why do they always ask them and revert? Why are you trying to be
Yeah, I was
white?
about to say.
Because everybody asks me, they're like, "Why do you talk so white, Jay? Or you talk white as fuck?" I'm like, just because I
You got like
speak with
3
certain-
personalities, boy.
Yeah, Jay, you either a crackhead,
I'm like a schizophrenic.
you a crackhead one day, you
Yo,
educated the next, you a drunk, you a frat boy,
Nigga be like, oh, my
And then-
boss is calling.
and then today you want to be black.
Yeah, nah, I don't understand
So
it.
Jay be 5 people.
Cause
And
his jeans mad tight. If you can see his jeans right now, yo boy.
Jay got some booty ass boots on.
I talk because at the end of the
I mean-
day, I can interact with y'all at the end of the day, but in the same exact instance, I can conduct
It's
a
not-
pretty good interview.
It's not ignorant. They probably could be just playing around. I mean, black people.
Nah,
our
but-
culture. we
Oh,
just-
But
we like each other.
no. Growing
like on each other.
growing up, speaking the way that I do, you gotta learn to adapt. Because
Yeah.
I went from West Orange to Orange on Central Ave. I can't be over on Central Ave talking about, "Hi, how you guys doing?" I can't do that. I can't do that.
I ain't gonna hold you.
That's facts.
That's
No,
fine.
That's
do that
facts.
at the end of the day.
He got
a huge difference.
There's a huge difference.
Hey.
Niggas is ruthless. I'm telling you right now. Niggas will grind you the fuck
Niggas
up.
been trying Jay a couple times. That's what happened. Jay was got his ass went down. And I'm about to young Jay, get your little white ass. Alright, to wrap it up though, so we can wrap this up. What would y'all say college so far has been for you? As y'all about to graduate,
Yeah.
I still got a.
College has honestly been.
I got a couple more semesters.
College has. Alright, so college for me is, I don't regret any path that I've done or taken. Like I transferred twice, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be at Rowan if I ain't transferred, you know what I'm saying? I feel as though once I transferred to Rowan, a lot of more opportunities have opened up for me. So I'm definitely grateful that I've taken the way that I've been.
Hey man, what about you, Christian?
I mean, I feel like, to be honest, wait, what's your question again?
What's your overall takeaway of the college experience and how?
I feel
how you feel?
like, you know, I know a lot of people that was in college that, you know, got either kicked out or dropped out, you know what I mean? I just feel like whoever's in college, just make yourself, you know, interact with people, network with people. You know, I didn't do that as much, but at the end of my college years, like, I have, and like, I got a lot of, like, you know, like, I met a lot of people. I met them, I met my boy, like, you know what I mean? I don't like people, to be honest. People in 100, I don't really feel, like, South Jersey to me is a whole different culture.
State.
It's a whole different culture. And a lot of these dudes, a lot of dudes and females out here are different.
Fake.
You know what I mean? So it's
bougie as hell down here, boy. They be walking around stink. And look,
and they're weird as hell.
next episode, I'm gonna talk to you. We gonna talk to y'all about game, because a lot of y'all girls don't respect no real game. Niggas will come at y'all on some little and get some poon.
Right.
But a nigga come at you with some really proper,
correct.
Gentleman kind of vibe, and you hit him with the deuce. Alright, yeah. Since you wanna chime in on our shit, how you feel like? What was your experience like?
My experience in college. College taught me to realize who your real friends are.
Okay.
Those people that you meet in college that always want to get fucked up, that just want to party, just want to do that don't look out for your best interests, those aren't your friends. Because at the end of the day, when you in a jam, they not gonna help you out.
Facts.
They not gonna be there for you. Once you go to court, if you go to Rowan University, you go to court, you sit in front of Judge Golden, your nigga's not gonna be there. And I'm telling you that right now from personal experience.
You know, the judge, he always in there.
Oh no, I'm not always in there, but I'm telling you, niggas not loyal. Learn who your friends are, and then keep your friends close.
Facts.
And
Don't
then
try to be friends with everybody, bro. Just don't try to be friends with everybody, because everybody ain't shit.
build off your niggas.
There's a lot of niggas who ain't shit, bro, and they some snake ass niggas, bro. Everybody want what you got, to be honest. And then when you don't have that shit, then they ghost.
When you don't got it, they not your friend no more. If you don't got the paper, you don't got the scroll, they not your friend no more.
For me, don't
if you don't got the stain, they not your friend no more.
Cause like you'll just be trying to talk to someone, hey, what's up, da da da. Oh, he friendly. Oh, he try to talk to you. You know what I mean? Girls be like, oh, you just try to be friendly.
Wait till next episode. We're gonna address that.
Oh yeah, we're talking about the next episode about how some of y'all be coming. And thank y'all for watching this episode. Episode 4 is coming up.
It's actually 4. Yeah.
Episode 4 is coming up, alright? And it's Black History Month. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Make sure y'all celebrate y'all people. If you see a brother or sister in the street, say what's up, show love. You know, this is our month. It shouldn't be just the 1 month, it should be the whole year.
Shout out to all the black queens out there too.
As if we have it right now, please show everybody love, the same respect. Lift each other up this whole month. Please, y'all, lift every voice and sing.